tinkering this morning. I already had the lights underneath the hood. So I got my other lights on in the front shining down. So I got green neon. And I'm thinking about putting one up in here, shine down on each side. Because I got two left. And that'll make her pretty badass. $20 to have a little fun, a little spiffer up. Not a big deal. All it is my time. So basically it's just my time and 20 bucks. Something neat to do, something fun. I don't run her a lot at nighttime, but when I do, I like the green neon look. I think it's badass, especially for John Deere. So I tried to get my brother to put it on his. He's like, I don't work after dark. I was like, yeah, I know you don't work after dark. I do. But anyway, got the hair growing, beard growing, and it hasn't even, Miss Eastern Shore Farmer hates it when I push it up. See, we go to a restaurant, I push it up. Oh my God, she despises that. She's like, I like the beard, but you got to keep it trim. I'm growing it out, son. Hey, gotta keep her looking good. Gotta take it down. Morning. Yes, I shaved and I cut my hair. And I did it because I wanted to do it, not because the boss lady told me to. So anyway, I'm here tinkering with my tractor. It's Sunday and it's freezing cold outside. I pulled the back cover off to blow all the dirt that sits for all the controllers and everything. I'm gonna blow that out. I got two more lights that I gotta hook up and then she will be done. Then I'm gonna give her one final wipe down, scrub the floor in the cab, behind the seat, stuff like that. And then it's just waiting for the oil filters, stuff like that. My brother did wax his tractor. I'll show you that. She came out pretty good. He hadn't painted his frame or his wheels yet, but she came right out. Looks almost as good as mine. But she's shiny. One thing I do like about his tractor is it's got a step on it right here. If he wants to get up and do his windows or whatever. I don't have that step on mine. I would like to get it though. Like I say, I'm finishing up my lights. But I ran out of butt connectors, and I don't know what you guys use, but we don't use the regular butt connectors because it seems like when you crimp them, you get crud in there, they come apart sometimes, so I had to get, these are 3-prong, and what you do is, I'll pull one out. Best butt connectors in the world, you got to get them off Amazon. They used to sell them at Napa, but they stopped selling them at Napa. So they come 20 a pack. I ordered 4 packs because it seems like we use them and then we don't have them. And where people are starting to stop selling them. They're just a 3-wire. You can put 3 wires in there and then you squeeze this down with regular pliers. You don't have to strip the edge of the wire or anything. You just squeeze it down, locks in, nothing gets in there. We've been using them for years. And I know a bunch of northern guys probably got salt, you know, stuff like that. Doesn't get in them, doesn't corrode or anything. I don't know what the number on it. I had to look them up by number. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what the number is on it. I'll have to look it up on Amazon and oh, here's the number right here. If you're interested, I think if you can see that, they come in a box like this, but there's a bag in the box. There's 20 of them. They're not that expensive, and yeah, they work really well. I mean, really well. So I'm gonna get her done, get her other 2 lights hooked up, scrub the inside, that'll be it on a Sunday. So just still tinkering a little bit. I like getting it, it's early, it's still dark outside. I get up early, try to get a little bit of stuff done, and go home, see what Miss Eastern Shore Farmer wants to do. It's going to be this week, it's going to be Thanksgiving, so got the whole family coming over. I'm sure that'll be great. And yeah, but it's starting to get cold now. Now we're starting to see the cold temperature. So my brother, he's working on the forklift. It lost his brake somehow, and we paid $100 for that thing like 15 years ago, and that thing has been pretty solid. It'd be nice to get an upgraded one. We didn't realize until we got a forklift how much we actually use the forklift. But he put, I think, a master on there. I think that's what it needed. I don't know if he had to order it, but he tinkered with that stuff. So I'm gonna get her done, finish touching up some of the paint on the steps, and Shane Farm is over with, because now, like, with the new computer and the tractor, all the things, like, man, I want to take her out, but there's nothing to do. So she's going to go in hibernation for the winter. But it's like you drive them, you just don't get to drive enough. Just need more land. It's so hard to find land around here. But it'll come eventually. Hopefully. I don't know. Alright, good morning. I'll see what else is going on today. Alright, I will show you the final result of the stuff that makes me happy. Here we go. Got my lights all underneath over. Shut this a little bit. Got my glow working, so you can see it through the lights, all the motor up. And got it lighting up my fender inside. Look at that. You got to picture it without the, there you go. That shit is dope, yo. I like it. Good morning. It is Monday, the week of Thanksgiving. And it is cold. It's got to be lower 30s, upper 20s. Got up here, turned the heater on. We got a dump truck bringing up 2 or 3 loads of hard clay for our manure shed. So I got to go meet him around 7, which ends in a couple minutes, 7:30. He said he'd be there. So my brother got his waxed. Mine's done. Came up here every morning this weekend, did a little painting, repainted the frame again. I even painted my whole thing yellow. Then I came over and the seat, or the steps leading up here, I painted that because as you have seen earlier, the boot marks had scratched it. So I wanted that all touched up nice and pretty. I gave her a white day. The only thing I got to do is the roof. I haven't done the roof yet. That'll happen today or tomorrow when we get the roof done. It is Thanksgiving week, so it'll probably be a short week for us. And I have to paint the back of the tractor here. I haven't got that done because I was up there hooking up all my lights, and I got them done, which is very exciting. Got all my neon lights on here, so I'll probably wait and do this till after we service it, because when we pull the hydraulic filters, I'm sure that she'll lose a little bit of hydraulic oil. So I'm gonna have to re-top it off a little bit. So once I do all that, then the last thing will be the back, touching it up. So I know a lot of people don't do this stuff, but we like our stuff to look good. So spray bombs don't cost that much. It don't take that many to do it. Keep them looking nice. Makes me feel good. Makes it feel like they last longer, even though it doesn't really make a difference. But we just like keeping them clean. Every year we do wax everything, but we don't spray the frames. We'll do about every other year because it'll normally go through a season or two before you get any just fading. So about every other year we'll paint the wheels and frame and everything on both of these, and then the big tractor we paint her. Of course, we didn't do much with her this year. We did a lot with this one, and we did a lot with this one. And the reason why we did more, we try to save these tractors because they're so expensive, and we use the big tractor articulated for a bunch of tillage. But this year we did use her. We used her for a lot of tillage. She's got a new motor in her, so we kind of are running her while it's still got warranty. We did all that work to her, my tractor, so the guy wanted us to put her under a strain for a while so I guess clean off system or whatever you call where it filters it out, because he wanted it to go through several burns. And he said them tractors actually like to be strained. He said that's what keeps that filter clean in her, is keeping it burn real good and keep her under a struggle. You know, when you plant and stuff, and that tractor does all the planting, so she really doesn't get strained too much, because the planters, even though they're 40-foot planters, they really don't put a strain on a tractor that big. So we hooked the ripper up to her for a little while, and we hooked the disc in her Turbo Max, I don't know, but we definitely hooked the ripper up to her and did quite a bit of the laying around here before we switched and hooked it over to my brother's tractor. So yeah, we put her under a strain. So let's hope everything works out now. We spent a ton of money that we shouldn't have, and I can't say that enough because it really pisses you off. That we paid for it several times before, never got fixed, and then we had to pay for it again. So, but she's fixed now. Does a good job, so she'll be back on the first thing she'll do this year is probably spread manure. That doesn't really strain her. She'll spread manure, and she'll probably hook up. We're talking about getting another Turbo Max, getting rid of her disc, because we really don't use the disc, and the disc just tears too much up. So we're talking about John Deere, actually the Turbo Max that we looked at before, 30-foot. They've actually lowered the price, and they said they want to work with us on it, so we're going to try to work something out. It would be nice to have two of them. I mean, the way you can angle them, the way that you can angle those blades and roll with it, I mean, it levels the ground and tears up just enough, and we're going to start running them in front of the planter, so my brother's tractor and the big tractor can be covering some ground and get fields done before I get in there with the planter. And but yeah, it'd be sweet. Now that one does need to be rebuilt. I think the blades can probably go one more season, but after that it's definitely going to have to be rebuilt. But they're working all that in with the blades and everything in with the deal, so we'll get all the blades for it. We'll just have to rebuild it. But really, I'd like to rebuild it this winter if we got it. That way it would be done. But if she can go a year or two, what she's got on her, that would be sweet too. But anyway, yeah, they do an excellent job, and the disc does a terrible job. Now, if we had one of the new John Deere discs, like the 2620s with the baskets and everything on the back, now they do a really good job. But really, other discing, the only thing we really do discing is like leveling in ruts and stuff like that if we make some. But you go over it a couple times with the Turbo Max angled, it'll pretty much do the same exact thing. So I gotta sit here and wait for the dump truck guy because he will be coming here shortly. Supposed to meet him here. Watch, he'll say 7:30 and it'll be 9 o'clock. I'm not sitting here that long, but yeah, we'll see how everything goes. So, like I said, not much going on. Just cleaning up some tractors. We haven't serviced anything yet because the sale isn't on until the 1st, and every little dime we can save, we save it. So we're gonna wait till then. But you know, like I said, it's Thanksgiving week, so not much is gonna be going on anyway. It is a heavy frost this morning. So yeah, I know Temple Roads, he was demoing a Fendt tractor, and the guy wanted to know if we had any tillage left we could demo it. Of course, if he was going to let us demo it, I'd hook up to a Turbo Till or the Turbo Max Nail and go out here and work out, flatten out some of this ground that we ripped just to demo the tractor. But maybe next year they'll let us demo it. That would be neat to get to run one of them big Fendts, 4-wheel drives. So we'll see. But anyway, like, subscribe, share. This is the end of the video. Not really much going on, but you will start, once we start servicing and doing things and working on planters, you'll start seeing more. So, and it'll be deer season here soon, so hopefully all the boys can shoot some deer, and I'll show you all the deer they shoot. Hopefully they shoot a lot of deer, because even though we had a disease last year, it's like, man, the deer just rebounded crazy. So, all right, see you.